Narinder Kaur, she is one of the most vile anti-British haters I have ever come across. Her career is basically dedicated to trashing our nation and its great history. She is a totally disingenuous operator. In her debate with Kyle Benjamin, when she was insisting that immigrants are in fact British and anyone can become British, she would use the term we when referring to the British people. She very clearly identified herself as British, but when the debate topic switched to the Empire and she was listing off reasons why British people should be ashamed of their history, her language very conveniently changed to you people instead of we. All of a sudden, she was referring to the British as if she is not British herself. So when it's convenient for her anti-British agenda, she's a Brit. But when she wants to slander our history, all of a sudden, she's no longer British. What an absolute disgrace. This absolute snake recently clashed with Tommy Robinson on Twitter, so you can guess how that went. She was exposed as the anti-European hater she really is. Tommy tweeted, when people like @NarindaTweets posts about uncaring Irish people hating on asylum seekers, perhaps she should watch my documentary Plantation 2 Rise of the Celts so she can become a little more knowledgeable about the situation in Ireland. And then he went on to list a bunch of reasons why the Irish are so rightfully angry at the mass migration being imposed on them by their government. And then Narinder responded with this, and I don't want to watch that. Let's talk about racism in Ireland. So she's not even interested in looking at what the other side actually believes. She just wants to turn a blind eye to the legitimate concerns of Irish patriots and brand them as racists. A disgusting, disingenuous tactic. Tommy responded, because you don't want to know the truth, Narinder. You're happy being a slave on the race grievance far-left plantation. Why would you give a shit about the concerns of Irish women? If you don't want to be concerned about Irish women, don't expect anyone to be concerned with your bullshit narrative, racism in Ireland being a bigger problem. It's not, and you know it's not. And guess what Narinder's reply was? The biggest victim player is you, Tommy. White, middle-aged man who's never had a problem in his life, so he had to create problems in the very system that was designed in his favour, and he still failed. How many nights has Narinder spent in jail just for having opinions the government doesn't like? The answer is 0, as far as I'm aware. Who is constantly getting mainstream media interviews and making a ton of money spreading their political agenda? Regardless of what you think of Tommy Robinson, it is Narinder who is appearing on GB News, Good Morning Britain, Jeremy Vine and even CNN. She is an establishment-promoted, open, anti-British hater.